Bore da St Andrews and welcome to Thursday's Assembly, all about Chinese New Year, as it is actually the celebration of Chinese New Year tomorrow on the 12th of February. Now, this assembly is a little bit different for me, as today would have been my class, 2ED's class assembly, that they would have been able to share with their parents, and we would have been able to do a recording for the rest of the school. However, we're unable to do that at the moment. So what I've done today is I've asked 2ED to be part of this assembly with me, and a little bit later on in the assembly, they're going to help me and they're going to explain lots of different things they found out about Chinese New Year, and they're going to share some of their amazing work with you that they've been working on really hard about Chinese New Year. So you'll be able to see all that a little bit later. And I'm really, really sad that they haven't been able to do their class assembly, because I really wanted them to show everybody how amazing they've been. However, you'll get to see how super they've been further on in the assembly when they share their work with you. So we'll have a little discussion first about what Chinese New Year is. So I thought we'd start with explaining and talking about where is China. So on the map here, I've circled where China is, but it's really important to know that Chinese New Year is not just celebrated in China, but it's also celebrated in other countries such as Taiwan, Singapore, and Malaysia, and even here in Wales and the UK, you will hear and see of Chinese celebrations happening. Which is great for us as we get to see a different festival and a different celebration. So this will be celebrated probably all over the world, not just in China. So what is Chinese New Year? So it's a celebration that happens annually, so that's every year. It's celebrated by Chinese communities all around the world, and it's their biggest celebration. So it's really, really important to Chinese people. It's also known as the Spring Festival, even though it happens in winter. This is because people are celebrating, looking forward to spring. So it happens in the winter, but they're celebrating that spring is coming, and that's something for them to be able to celebrate and look forward to. So when is it celebrated? Chinese New Year doesn't happen on the same day as the New Year that you might know. So we celebrate our New Year, New Year's Eve on the 31st of December, and then our New Year's Day is the 1st of January. This is a little bit different with Chinese New Year, and this is because the date of Chinese New Year is worked out according to the first day of the Chinese lunar calendar, which depends on the movements of the sun and moon. So they need to look at how the sun and moon are moving, and that then depends on when Chinese New Year is celebrated. The celebration always falls somewhere between the 21st of January and the 19th of February, meaning it won't always be on the same date every year. So you'll notice every year when you hear about it or you see celebrations happening, the date might change slightly from the year before. This year it's celebrated tomorrow, which is Friday the 12th of February. Unlike our calendar, which has 12 months, the Chinese zodiac calendar follows a 12-year cycle. Each year is named after an animal. You can see them there on the screen, and it is believed that a person shares characteristics with the animal representing the year in which they were born. So you need to try and find out which year you were born, what animal represents that year, and it's said that you will have the same personality, the same characteristics of that animal. Okay, so you can see here it's gone back a few years, not all the years, but if you were born in, say, 2010, you would be the year of the tiger, so you'd have the same characteristics as the tiger. I wonder if you know what Chinese zodiac represents you. 2ED have found that they are represented by either a snake or a horse. So if they were born in 2013, they have the characteristics of a snake, and 2014 was a horse. I wonder if you, after this assembly, could research what zodiac animal you are. If you'd like to tweet me and tell me, that would be great. So how is it celebrated? To prepare for the celebrations, Chinese people clean their houses thoroughly to sweep away any bad luck. They also decorate their homes with paper scrolls and lanterns. Written upon them are messages of hope and good luck, such as happiness and wealth. It is also important that the new year is a fresh start. Therefore, debts are paid, quarrels are resolved, and any work is brought up to date. So on Chinese New Year's Eve, Chinese families gather together to enjoy a large feast of fish and chicken. There are other special foods, including steamed dumplings and sticky sweet rice pudding. It is customary to stay up until midnight, so just like we do on New Year's Eve, setting off fireworks, so similar to our celebrations on our New Year's Eve. Then on New Year's Day, this is another day filled with celebrations around Chinese New Year. Children wake up to find red envelopes filled with money and sweets under their pillow, left by their parents or grandparents. It is also traditional to wear red clothes, thought to scare away evil spirits. The first stop of the day is the temple, to worship gods and to welcome the new year. Most Chinese families will then gather together for a New Year banquet, so lots of food. Each family has their own special dish which they prepare for this time. There's also a special day within the celebrations, which is the Lantern Festival. This is celebrated on the 15th day of the first month and represents the final day of the festivities. So their festivities will actually last for 15 days. People gather together on this day in the evening with lit lanterns walking the streets. There are often parades with dragon dancing, and it's very exciting to watch. Thousands of people gather together to watch the spectacular event. It is believed the longer the dragon is, the more good luck there will be for the upcoming year. And there's lots of beautiful photos and videos of this on the internet if you want to have a little look at what it looks like. So what I'd like you to do now is I would like you to watch 2ED sharing with you what they learned about Chinese New Year. There's a few different videos that they've done. There's lots of craft activities that they enjoyed last week when we were learning about it. And I just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy listening to 2ED. So it's over to 2ED now.
This is my bowl of noodles I'm going to play for you. Lanterns.
New Year. This year it starts on February the 12th.
Well done.
My zodiac animal is a horse. Not many people go to bed on New Year's Eve. They want to stay up late. New Year ends with the Lantern Festival. New Year lasts for 15 days. Children get lucky red envelopes of money. And we get some pictures. There's the envelopes and there's some lanterns. Double key, Miss Desmond. I hope you like my Chinese New Year picture.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed that, St Andrews, listening to and seeing everything that 2ED have been getting up to with learning about Chinese New Year. Thank you for listening to myself and 2ED. Have a lovely half term. We've all got a week off now. Stay safe and remember, you are amazing. We are all really, really proud. All the teachers, all the staff in St Andrews are really, really proud of all the children and all the families. So thank you and have a lovely week off. See you soon, St Andrews. Bye.